So my grandmother actually passed away from skin cancer when I was 11 months old. So I didn't know her, but I have heard stories my whole life of just, it's very different because because of religious belief, she wore like long skirts and dresses. So her body wasn't exposed to the sun. She never tanned in the tanning bed. Whereas I have an aunt who was in the early 2000s era. She tanned every single day, probably multiple times a day. And now she's in her 40s and is constantly having to go to the dermatologist and get places checked on her. And she just recently had 2 places on her face taken off. So it's kind of two different aspects of it that hit close to home. So now I'm able to teach my students that, this does cause it, but you also need to take preventative methods because it can just happen also.